Magic Mike and his swag.
There we go. Tell them what we're doing.
I feel like you're better at the intro than I am. Let's hear it.
All right. So, again, Magic Mike and the swag. This is we're continuing our series on. We're taking every NBA franchise and we're creating their all-time team, right? So the best point guard to ever play for that franchise, the best two guard, small forward, power forward, center, and we're adding a sixth man just in case somebody gets hurt or in foul trouble. We gotta have somebody coming off the bench. Mm-hmm. So today we are doing the Sacramento Kings. We're doing the Kings. There's some players that were on the Kings or the Royals before. They were in Sacramento.
Yeah.
But anyway, today we're doing the Kings. They're located in Sacramento right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're just going to continue on, right? So we're going to start right out the gate. We're going the best point guard to ever play for the Kings.
So, I know we're a little different on this.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to start Big O.
Okay, all right.
Who are you going to start?
Here's the thing. I'm just going to start Tiny Archibald.
Okay.
Right? Nate Archibald, one of the greatest point guards of all time. Super crafty and good. Can lead a team.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Love him. Now, to your point, Big O's a stud.
Yeah.
I was going to shift Oscar Robertson to my two guard. You have both those guys on your squad holding it down. Oscar Robertson just doing everything, just getting triple doubles left and right. And then you got Tiny Archibald being crafty, scoring, and getting people going. I just think that's one hell of a 1-2 punch. Haven't been too impressed with the two guards. Mm-hmm. Really, that historically that have played for him. They had Kevin Martin for a little bit, but really he was just kind of you need to have kind of somebody needs to be scoring points, right?
Yeah.
So he was on a crappy Kings team that, again, needed to score, so he was the dude, but never was able to take him anywhere or do anything with him. Mm-hmm. So I got the Big O as my two guard. What about you?
So I have Archibald off the bench.
Oh, okay.
Now, dude's best seasons are with the Kings. Obviously, he's going to be on my team. Can't deny that.
Right.
Where it's different is you had Big O at your two guard. So I feel like the cool thing about this series is it's all theoretical. Now, the positions that I'm choosing, 99% of the time, I'm choosing a legit two guard.
Okay.
Right? So somebody who actually played a legit two guard.
Yeah.
Now, I know for your team, you're a little bit of a different coach. You got a little bit of different coaching mindset.
Right.
You like to mix players into hybrid positions.
Yeah.
And I think that's a fantastic strategy. So I'm going to go with Mitch Richmond.
Oh, okay.
So the Rock, the original Rock, mid 20 points per game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can't beat that. You got Big O to facilitate.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
It's going good.
So this is interesting because I feel like we're just going back and forth. What I did, I took Mitch Richmond. I put him at my small forward.
Okay.
Right, because again, during the late '90s, Mitch Richmond was their dude, mm-hmm. and like holding it down, could score points, and he great player. Didn't mm-hmm. have a whole lot of help during that time. They had Bobby Hurley for a little bit before he got into this car accident, but didn't have the help around him to really mm-hmm. get to showcase what he was capable of doing. But he was doing work. Just night in and night out, didn't get enough credit. So, again, I put him as my small forward. Who do you have as your small forward?
Peja.
Peja? You're putting Peja Stojakovic?
I don't even know how to say his last name, so let's just forget it.
Okay.
All right, the dude's mid 17 point per game player.
Okay.
He's part of the Chris Webber era, which we could arguably say is probably the best era for the Kings, even though they didn't really win anything.
I'll give you that, yeah.
Year after year, they're competing. Now that leads me right into where I'm jumping. I got Chris Webber at my 4.
All right, we agree on something. All right, cool. All right, so Chris Webber, absolutely the best forward to ever play for the Kings.
Yep.
He was crafty. He could, he one of the best passing power forwards of all mm-hmm. time. And really, his passing combined with Vlade Divac's passing mm-hmm. really opened it up for a lot of their versatile wings to get a lot of points, including Peja Stojakovic. And so, like Peja, but I didn't think he was the most versatile player. Mm-hmm. Really just a spot-up guy. But Chris Webber,
hands down, fantastic.
was a stud. And again, not that there's not a whole lot to choose from mm-hmm. at this spot, but Chris Webber's their guy. And again, like you were saying, that was probably the best that franchise ever was.
Yeah.
As far as excitement and potentially maybe being able to do something in the playoffs, and he was their guy. Mm-hmm. So, cool. All right, so we're going to move right on to our center.
Cousins.
Got to be Boogie, right? Boogie Cousins really just added some grit and grime to that team. Could really stretch it out. Stretch five. Can do work in the post. He rebounds well, defends well. Just crazy versatile. People suggested that he had attitude problems, but the people in Sacramento loved him. Great community guy, and really kind of gave his team just kind of that, that edge. They used to play against the Clippers a lot. I'm a Clippers guy. They used to play against the Clips a lot, and Clips would always just stomp on them. But DeMarcus Cousins was just vicious. Like, they would put the Clips on their butts and really just played them physical. And then afterwards, he refused to shake their hands, and he wouldn't let his teammates shake their hands either. There was one play where
I remember that.
Yeah, like
was it CP3?
If someone's going up to CP3, like they're boys, and like went to high five, DeMarcus Cousins comes out of nowhere and slaps his hand and pulls him away.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I love that. I love that. Just that grit and grime, and so Boogie's our 5, right? So moving on to our 6th man, right? So again, we've got our all-time greats starting 5, but bringing somebody off the bench to really solidify the lineup and add some excitement and creativity off the bench, get the fans going. I gotta put White Chocolate. Jason Williams, dude. I mean, he had the elbow pass.
Yeah,
right.
He's a dirty passer.
So exciting. I know I already have 2 point guards on my list, but can't go wrong with Jay Will. Little sporadic that point in his career, but just so fun to watch. And I can't leave him off my list. I know there's some better overall players, but again, if I'm starting my franchise, I got to go White Chocolate. So what about you? What are you thinking?
Like I mentioned earlier in the video, just switching to Archibald.
Yeah, you got
tiny.
tiny.
You kind of basically discussed why. And I think that just rounds out. And like I said, I really like playmakers to come off the bench.
Okay.
Having that scoring aspect.
Right.
White Chocolate. Super exciting to watch.
Right.
I felt like Archibald was the better fit for this team.
Okay, cool. All right, well, there you have it. Those are our picks for the all-time Kings squad. Subscribe below. Hit that little bell, because that will notify you the next time we have a video, because this series is just going to keep going, and it's getting better and better and better as we're getting to the better franchises that are a little bit more exciting than, say, the Kings. But anyway, comment below what you think. If you have any disagreements or whatever else, give us a like or dislike. Either or, we're cool with it. So until next episode.